Ben Gamers here, and today I'm gonna share about my content tier list right now. So this is my final thoughts about the session. So session I put in God tier, so only him if it's just so broken. If the Pokemon is not broken, I think I'm gonna put in tier S, and then in tier A it's kind when the buff is good for them. I think I'm gonna put in tier A, or the meta is changed but they still survive, so they gonna in the tier A. And then tier B. B just, yeah, still can viable but not so good as tier A or tier S. C is the three of them cannot be in lane, so they good in jungle but need protection or like supporter for helping them to be great. But if there is no protection or healer from the supporter, I think it's just C lol. And then the last is tier D. It's just don't use it, guys. So the god tier is only Zacian. Why Zacian? Because yeah, it's just so broken. When if it's get a bug fix on the Sacred Sword and nerf on Metal Claw, but Sacred Sword is still dealing massive damage, and then yeah, it's just so broken. The Unite move is still crazy. If it's charged fully until 30 points, the scaling attack is 700% attack. So it's just crazy. The damage is really high. So in the RS we have Mew, of course. Mew still in current meta. It's strong right now. And then Sableye, yeah, you know it. I also know it. So I'm not gonna explain it. So then Slowbro, yeah, Slowbro. This Slowbro can counter Zacian. Slowbro have a Ignite move that can suppress them. So and then Urshifu. Dark Urshifu and Water Urshifu still good, still viable right now. It's so OP. When combo with Comfy, it's OP. Same as Session, combo with Comfy, it's just so unbeatable. And then we have Scyther or Caesar. But Caesar I think great only at jungle, but in lane it's just so lol. But when it is Scyther, still decent doing damage. Can be lane, it can be jungler, but I recommended you to playing jungle. And then Tyranitar in lane and in central area, which means is jungle lane. It is good, still good because of the true damage. And then Buzzwole, still good, but only good at early game. But if it's in late game, you can still, but not as much damage as the like another late game Pokemon. And then we have Aegislash. Aegislash is still good because of the Sacred Sword, and then combo with the shield, Sacred Shield. And then we have Lucario. Lucario is the top tier at lane, but it can't be jungle anymore. And then we have Glaceon, Espeon. Yeah, that's two evolution is just broken, guys, with the Slick Spoon. And then we have Delpox. Delpox just got a buff on the Fire Blast, which it is good, and the Mystical Fire, it has been nerfed, but only 10%. So yeah, still good. And then we have Zoroark. I'm surprised Zoroark going up to the tier S in so OP in current meta. Why? Because the stats have been adjusted, nerf at level Zorua, and but at level Zoroark, which at level 6, it is good, guys. Until late game, it has the highest stats in late game. The stat, the stats of the attack of Zoroark is 700, and then we have Do Trio, which still good. The Drill Pack or Throw Attack, the Drill Pack combo with Jump Kick, still good. But I would recommend to play Throw Attack and Agility. Agility make you unstoppable, which you can still move when you get CZ. And we have God of War. Yeah, still good. Even it's only, I think the Pokemon unit only nerfing cooldown of the Psychic or Psyshock. So it's just still OP. And then we have Mamoswine. Yeah, Mamoswine is still annoying. The defender of annoying right now. Still annoying. And then we have Hoopa. Hoopa is a supporter that is really unique because you can teleport from the base and then you can go back again, or you can teleport to the other turret. So you can cast a skill 2 named Hyperspace Hole, and then you cast it to the turret, right? And then there is like a sign of arrow in the map, right? That sign of the arrow is teleporting you to the other turret. So from the bot turret to the top turret. If it's from the top turret to the bot turret. And then we have Blastoise. Yep, Blastoise now is really good right now because the damage is high and the CC, and Blastoise becoming damager too if you combo with Rapid Spin and then Water Sprout. And then we have Clefable, which got a buff last week. So the healing of the Moonlight is really good, and the gravity is just can stun the Pokemon that sometimes need a dash or blink to combo. And then we have Comfy. Yep, you can combo it with Urshifu and Zacian. They become unbeatable if with Comfy. And then in tier A we have Wigglytuff. It's good now. The Unite move, and then the Unite move, the cooldown is have been reduced. And then we have Mr. Mime, still good, but not so OP in current meta. And then we have Talonflame, which got a buff on the Brave Bird, so it's good. But I'm just gonna put in tier A. And then we have Absol. I'm so shocked when the Absol using a pursuit mode, and the pursuit is good right now. You can held item with the scope lens, and then attack weight or focus band, and then razor claw. And we have Machamp. Yeah, Machamp is still good now. Right now, the cross chop and the dynamic punch is good, and then the ult can one shot the attacker if you combo it. And then we have Snorlax. Snorlax still good. And then we have Trevenant. So Trevenant right now is really good in still good in current map. It's really good, but I think the the pain split is good now, and the wood hammer is just doing a dealing a damage on the wood hammer, and then the pain split. And then we have Blissey, which supporter that can help the basic attacker Pokemon like Dragapult, Venusaur, or Decidueye. And then we have Elugos, which still good. The shield of the Cotton Guard is still good, but it has been nerfed. But the nerf is only cooldowns, which is still good. And then we have Venusaur. Venusaur can be lane and can be jungler, but the jungler Venusaur is so solid than lane Venusaur, and then we have Sylveon, which with the health item Slick Spoon, it can be so OP. But I think the Mystical Fire is still good too. Mystical Fire with the build of basic attack speed with Master Band, Rapid Fire Scarf, and Energy Amplifier. And then we have Dragapult. Dragapult is now moving to the tier A. Why? Because he can counter Espeon or Glaceon or maybe Delpox. And then we have B tier. Yep, we have Crustle, the top B, still good with the Rock Tomb, and then or X Scissor, and then we have Gridden. If you can play, she's still good, might be, but now in the current meta, I think Gridden's just like rarely use Gridden. And then we have Cramorant, which with the new health item name called Slick Spoon, I think it might be in move to the tier A. Why? Because the Slick Spoon can can ignore the opposing Pokemon special defense by 20%. And then we have Ninetale. Yeah, the freeze is still good, and the damage of the AoE can counter Gardevoir actually. And then we have Pikachu. Yep, still good at damage, but not so OP. And then we have Duraludon. Duraludon still good in the Dragon Pulse, but yeah, not so OP right now. And then we have Gengar, which in lane and jungle, I think jungle might still in move into the tier A, but I think everyone is not using Gengar anymore. And then we have Zeraora, which got a buff. I think the buff is only increase the responsiveness, so it can attack with like speed. So you can combo it with Watt Charge, or maybe still wanna use the Volt Switch and the Discharge. Still good, but not so OP. Not going moving to the tier A or S because he still need to do more buff again on the white charge I think, or the discharge, the shield. And then we have Garchomp and Serena, Azumarill, and Dragonite, which this four all-rounder still can play viable in Pokemon Unite in current meta, but not great in and not going to be moved in tier A or tier S. And then we have C, which I'm not gonna explain it because these three, Cinderace, Greninja, and Decidueye, only good in jungle. If it's jungle tier list, I will move it to the A, I think, I guess. If not B, if it's no protection, but if it has a protection, like there's a Mr. Mime or Blissey or Elugos, I think they're gonna move in tier A. But if it's lane, just lol. C. I'm not recommended to to play these three Pokemon in lane, top lane or bot lane. And then we have Charizard in tier D, so meh, don't use it. It's just not meta anymore. Actually, before the nerf Charizard or they changing the passive on the burn, it's actually kinda OP. It's if it's still OP, it's I think it's just gonna yeah. But just me just the me meh. Don't use it. me just don't use it. Okay, so that is my tier list Pokemon Unite in update patch 1913. You guys enjoy this video, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.